make sure that it starts. Because I know people are, like, waiting immediately. But I'm trying to, like, see if it's... trying to test microphone levels at the same time. I'm just talking right now to make sure that it pops up. There it is. Can you say something, like, real quick?
Anyone hear me?
Can you say something, like, real quick?
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, it was mine was slightly delayed. Yeah, you sound great. So, ladies and gentlemen, this promo is going to be between Coley and Matt King. There was kind of a bit of a mix-up in attires, so Coley wore this attire to the ring, and he just won the match. So, to give a brief history, he just retained his title on Raw, and we're doing this promo right after the match. Yes.
I won the title.
You won the title. Sorry, I said retain, didn't I? My fault. You won the title back to become a 4-time world champion. Matt King was already at ringside, so he doesn't have the attire I have, so he's going with this attire, so everyone don't break loose and go, oh, why is this attire different? Da-da-da-da-da. That's why we're going to start. I'm in the ring, or we're both going to be in the ring, and we're going to cut our promo. Seeing a white screen. Well done, Colt. I gotta say, I was thinking for a little bit there that you had lost your touch as the headhunter. Because, you're not doing the whole brainbuster thing and off the top turnbuckle. I was thinking you had lost your touch. But you, my friend, you have still got it. See, you beat Arlington tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4-time world champion. The first man to become a 4-time world champion as Universal. No person has ever held that 4 times. Congratulations. You have tied AJ Styles for the record of being second. Now I gotta ask you, Colt. How long have you been doing this? This whole universe mode.
For you, we're up to 5 seasons. But universe mode, it's at least 5 years.
Exactly. See, I've been doing this slightly longer than you. See, you came in near the tail end of season 1. I started from day 1. I'm not trying to toot my own horn on my own accolades, but you rub me the wrong way. I'm not trying to paint you in a bad light, but it makes me sick to the stomach. Because here's the thing. Put it in my shoes. Every single person loved you back in the day. They cheered for you with the guy who stood over you and cast a long shadow behind him over you. You, sir, were the man that was cheered more than him. You, the man who was overlooked. Everyone loved you. And now you had an opportunity to step out of that shadow this season because you removed that person. But all I've seen is you step further and further into his shadow. See, what made you loved has made you hated. Now, people know you're the 4-time world champion. They know you're the man. See, you're more focused not on me. See, you are looking at that sign instead of looking at me, which bothers me. It disrespects me because I won the Rumble and I chose you. You're more focused on, ooh, I'm main eventing WrestleMania to strike that off my bucket list, rather than focusing on your opponent. That is what you are focused on, and that's what bothers me. See, you are concentrating on accolades at this stage of your career. Meanwhile, I'm just focusing on trying to keep my career alive. See, my career's on the line. You have no stakes to this. See, if you lose the title, you can keep going. Me, if I lose, I join my two best friends in the Hall of Fame. And to be honest, I don't want to go just yet. I have something still left inside of me, because that Universal title on your shoulder, if I beat you for that, it makes me the third man ever to become a Grand Slam champion. And to me, it's not about the accolade, it's not about that distinction. It's about redemption. See, unlike you, who's been focused on just main eventing, I main evented the first WrestleMania, and all I've done every single night is try to redeem myself from WrestleMania Season 1. The 3-minute and some odd match. The match that was supposed to be a show stealer. I'm trying to redeem myself by main eventing against you. That's why I chose you. And to be honest, the main event of WrestleMania, this whole philosophy that you have to main event to make it, is a load of crap. You don't have to main event to be the man. You don't have to have that title on your shoulder to be considered the man. I had a losing streak of 65 episodes where I only won 2 matches in that period of time out of about 20. And you know what? I was still a top man. See, you and I have that distinction to where we can't fade. No matter how many losses, and you have barely lost compared to what I've lost. I lose so much more than you. See, you're more focused on taking. I'll take this, I'll take that, I'll take this. But you never give, do you? How many world title opportunities did Mustafa Ali and Cedric get, who, by the way, pinned you earlier this season? None. They got nothing. Dirt. Snada. Zilch. Me, I had to bust rare at my rear end every single day, week in and week out, putting guys over. All I've done my whole career is give. And now, see, my career's been preserved because people still want me to take one more time. See, people are sick and tired of you taking, because all you've done is step further into that shadow that looms over you, when all you can do is just forget about it and move on, because you can't. All you're focused on is moving out of that shadow. But that's turning you into the man that cast the shadow in the first place. That is the issue I have with you. You can make a difference, but you have chosen not to. You are becoming the very same man that put down other people, that refuse to lay down for people. You getting all the opportunities. You getting the long range. You becoming champion. You putting down other people and not putting them over. Because all I've done is give and give and give. And you haven't given a crap. All you've done is take. So let me ask you something. Why the heck do you deserve to end my career at WrestleMania? Because if I beat you at WrestleMania, that is your way of giving. Once in your career, finally, you give one thing. Besides putting over Draco before snapping his neck. That doesn't count. See, I can take once. One more time. As long as I give back the right way. See, you, if you end my career, it only validates that I'm right. That all you do is take for yourself. You never put anybody over, and you never care about the rest, because you still act like you're the present. You and I are part of the dying breed. You and I have to fight for our share now. We are about on the tail end of our careers. We are the dying sons, and the future is coming. The future is knocking on our doorstep, about to take the main event right from us. Scott Cole is Mr. Money in the Bank, and the only reason why I didn't cash it on you tonight is because DJ, a veteran, wants to put him down at WrestleMania. So you and I are on borrowed time. Our time in the sun is coming to the end. And this might be my only shot left to become a Grand Slam. That is my point. Now, if you got something to say it and let me hear it.
You see, excuse me for a second while I catch my breath here. You realize during those 5 years before I came here, I put my body, my soul, my blood all over canvases all over the world. There's scar marks all over my body. From death matches in Japan, to hardcore matches, to Extreme Rules matches. I am known around the world as an extreme icon. But when I came here, I had to change up my style. I had to change it up. What I came here to do was prove that I'm not just a hardcore wrestler. I had to prove that I am a true wrestler, not someone who relies on weapons. I am a man who will fight for anything, no matter what. And now, you want to bring up the shadow. You bring up the shadow that looms over me. I ended that shadow last year at WrestleMania. That shadow is long and gone. That shadow is nowhere to be found because he's sitting at home right now. And yeah, I might not give away title shots, but I damn sure make sure that the guys who earn them have my fucking respect for it. So you, of all people, want to talk about respect?
Yeah, I do.
Well, guess what? As of come WrestleMania, if you beat me, you have my respect. But right now, you have none of my respect. If you beat me fair and square in this ring, I will say to you, you have my fucking respect. But right now, you have none. You brought up the past, how you are, from day one, the legend here. Well, guess what? Sometimes legends die. And come WrestleMania, I die. That legend dies at the hands of, in my hands. It dies by the end of a Colt 45. It ends with a Full Metal Jacket. It ends with your neck broken. And come WrestleMania, I hold on to the Universal title. So, whether you see the Wild Man, the Headhunter, or the Straight Shooter of Universe Mode, know one thing. I don't back down from anyone. And especially someone who's had their time and has proven his worth in this company and still wants to shine brighter than anyone else could be. You think you deserve one more shot. I know people, especially someone by the last name of Guerrero, who would want a shot at this title. So here's what I'm going to do. Next week, you want to prove I don't give away title shots? Well, guess what? I'm proving you wrong right now. Shantae Guerrero gets a shot at the Universal title next week on Raw.
That's if you make it as champion.
I don't see Scott Cole anywhere. He got laid out by Raymond. And what are you gonna do about it? Sure as hell you don't have a Money in the Bank briefcase right now.
What am I going to do about it?
Oh,
What am I going to do about it? I'm gonna put you to sleep. I'm gonna hit you with a GTS, knee right to the face. Bam! Done. Or I lock you in the sharpshooter and twist your legs so hard that they snap in half, and you beg for mercy and you scream in pain at WrestleMania when you tap out or when you get put to sleep on the grandest stage of them all. See that sign? It will still be a dream because you will fail in your first main event. I've already done this before, and it was a triple threat match. I've done triple threat matches. I've done multi-man matches. You don't get to dictate my career. See, you beat me before when we were champion versus champion at Survivor Series. I finally remember it because you beat me. This is not that time. I will beat you and you will be done. Go to SmackDown while I remain champion, and the guys who are contenders will step up in time because the future will either come for me to put me down or they will put you down. But I sure as hell am not letting you put me down for good.
And it's funny because you brought up something that I wish to forget. You brought up the fact that I got pushed. I got tortured to punish Draco. You think I wanted to break the man's arm? You think I wanted to break the man's neck? I didn't want to do that. I was forced to do it. The same thing with Ross Young. Why do you think last season I brought Ross Young back? Why do you think I brought him back to this universe? Why do you think I did that? Because I had the respect for the man that was wrestling me. Ross Young has earned my respect. So yeah, I felt a little ashamed to take that title away from him at Royal Rumble. But yet, I knew what it was going to lead to. I knew Ross Young further down in the future. He was going to get the shot he most desperately deserved. Whether it comes with me as champion or someone else, he deserves the rightful spot as a world champion. The same thing with DJ. The same thing with Raymond. The same thing with the up-and-comers. Max Webb, my former partner. You didn't think I gave him a shot? Why do you think I chose him? That man deserves everything that he earned so far. Whether it was the Hardcore, the NXT title, or the tag titles with me. I was the mentor for that man, and I damn sure proved it. You know nothing about respect. I have all the respect in the world for what NXT can do. All those talents done at NXT have earned my respect. Hell, if I wanted to, I would have went down to NXT. I would have been glad to go down to NXT and fight.
It's funny.
And you know what? I did it because I still have the respect and let them earn their way to the main events.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of that lie you just made about not going down, because last I checked, you dropped the title to the U.S. title, as a matter of fact, to Nathaniel, Season 4. Yeah, that's right. And then what happened? Oh, yeah, you beat the heck out of him at TakeOver in Japan, and then bragged about it when you had the promo with Harvey, about how you beat him, and he only had a 2-episode reign. Yeah, I remember that distinctly. See, you took, this goes around in circles, to the point I made before. All you've done is take, because what happened to Nathaniel afterwards? Oh, that's right, he never regained his momentum, and then that WrestleMania, we never saw him again. Meanwhile, I'm still here. I fought Velveteen Dream, made him look strong, make him look like a megastar in his debut match. I put over Scott Cole, the very same guy who's looming over you with the briefcase, who can cash it in any time. And if you had a common sense within you, if you think that you're just going to end my career and then just walk out of WrestleMania all good and dandy, you're as stupid as you are as bad as in the ring. And trust me when I say this, he will cash in on you or me, and he will take the Universal title, because you will not be walking into the next Raw as champion. I certainly know my career is not dying to you at WrestleMania. I will win the main event of WrestleMania one more time. My losing streak, my 3-season losing streak, will die at WrestleMania, because I will not let you write the last chapter in my book. I still have a few pages left to be filled. You are done. The Mad Army is going to run all over you at WrestleMania, because not a damn person is going to be on your side. They're going to be for me. That is not cockiness. That is not his arrogance, because they don't want to see me go out yet, because I'd rather go flat on my back to a guy that deserves to beat me. Blake Daniels, Kevin Draco. Even if Prince Metallico came back, guys who deserve to fight me. Not you. See, you beat me once when we were in the peak, the prime, when we owned these brands. And now that we're here, and I look at you, and I listen to you, you've lost that edge. See, you used to be the man that made everyone scared. You used to be the guy that break people's necks. You used to be the guy that be intimidated. They put the fear into people. Now, you finally offer up an opportunity to a guy who just showed up, Sante Guerrero. And let me guess, if you think you're going to end my career and then you go to Raw and lose the title, well, I doubt that, because you'll either undercut the match or you'll just cheat your way to win. See, what I think is that this is still running around in circles. You still will take. I will still be giving. Because if I become champion, I'm not focused on my reign. I'm not focused on where I'm going to main event or if I'm going to main event. No, I'm focused on making it feel like the most prestigious title, if I can get my words out correctly. That blood belt will be relevant, not because it's that championship. It's because the man wearing it, and you defile it by holding it again. I am going to make it relevant. You are done. It doesn't matter if we steal the show at WrestleMania. What matters is that I redeem myself, put on a heck of a match, and after all these times of putting guys over, day in and day out, putting on great matches with Bobby Roode, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, and the likes and more, and letting them walk over me, Samoa Joe, and many more. All that. One time I get to fight for myself, and this one time, that title is coming with me. And when you stir up the bright lights and realize, oh crap, I just got put to sleep, it'll already be too late.
You honestly think you
Oh my gosh! He just delivered a super kick right to Matt King! Matt King locking eyes with Coley! As these two stare down, Coley with a forearm! Coley with a springboard forearm right to Matt King! Matt King's in trouble! Coley! German suplex right there! Oh my gosh! Coley making the message clear! Oh, and a super kick, dropping Matt King and stepping over him as he heads up the ramp. And that might conclude it as Matt King watching Coley leave. What is going to happen in the main event of WrestleMania? Hope you all are hyped. Thank you all for listening and tuning into this promo. Thank you, Stone Cold, for listening or helping me out with this. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all are hyped for WrestleMania, because it is coming quickly, because next is SmackDown Live. Thank you all for watching, and as always, shoot on Mad Army. I'll see you all next time.